Okay guys, so I'm back with another video, and this time this is going to be my February budget with me. Um and it's going to be featuring Shay's budget kits. So I just wanted to go into a little bit of my whole process with ordering from Etsy. It would have been my first time. I am kind of like a huge fan of Shay, so I just wanted to give like a little review and such and stuff about that before I actually get into my actual um, budget. So I did order this order on January 10th, and I'm trying to find the rest of my stickers um, before we go into this. So it did take a little while to come, but I have been looking at kits for a long time on Etsy, and it just seemed like nobody has what she has, and I have no idea where. Hold on, it might be in my other planner. Let me just see something. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right here. So it comes in the postal service, and I don't know, maybe with the government shutdown and stuff, this is why it actually looked like that. But it came in a little envelope. It looked like this. It came wrapped up in plastic or whatever. So I'll open it just so like you could see whatever. And obviously I used some of the stickers. You have gold stickers, headers and bills and stuff like that. So that's the kit. For the most part, I'm pretty much satisfied with what I had, but the only thing was the actual, I'm sorry, the actual, waiting, the whole process. Like, I'm impatient, so I know that it takes 1 to 2 weeks, but I actually think like my order took longer than that, only because I don't know, the holiday and the tracking, I don't know. But other than that, the kit was cool. I was satisfied with the kit and what I got. I just felt like it took a little bit too long to come, but I did order this January 10th and it got here yesterday. So that's a little over 2 weeks, which it says allow 1 to 2 weeks for shipping. But I'm not complaining. Again, I haven't found any kit that was more functional for me. So maybe if that's just something that she could probably work on, it's like the shipping. I know she's hand making everything, but okay, rambling. That's not the point. So let's get into my February goals. So this is basically how I set up my budget. As you probably know if you watch my other January budget, this is what I was waiting for. And for the most part, a lot of things happened in my last week was just like horrible for me. Everything that could happen. Somebody hit the back of my car. Went to get gas, hit a pothole, and this whole thing came from under my car. It was just too much that was going on. So unfortunately for me, in the beginning of the month, it's going to be a little bit struggle for me. And I basically made this budget just so that to start my month off, to see how I'm gonna try to counteract everything that I had to spend at the end of January. So basically, this is how my budget is gonna look for February. This is how I plan out my month. So I just have all my bills that's due and my 2 paydays. And again, I only budget out my paychecks because my other income, it just all depends how I feel. Sometimes I drive and sometimes I don't, depending on the situation that's going on. So I don't really want to mark those out because I can cash out at any time. So it doesn't really make sense for me to try to mark paydays and everything like that, since that's my only other source of income currently. So basically how I have it set up is I have my 2 paydays. So in the month of February, I get paid on the 8th, and then I get paid on the 22nd. The next things that I have would be, this is my Capital One bill, my rent, my car note, Chase, credit card. This is my Amazon Unlimited, my iTunes. I believe this is Amazon Prime, or I have it mixed up. This is Amazon Prime and this is Amazon Unlimited, whatever. Card note, my Victoria's Secret, and my Hulu. Now, I note that I did not budget for these things last month, so this is why I made sure to budget for these things. And I'm thinking about actually just taking off the Amazon, the iTunes, and basically putting that on my little Uber debit card so that it comes out of that. So we'll see how that goes, for the most part. So this is my month setup. This is how I'm gonna set up my month, and then we're actually gonna go over my budget. So before we go over my budget, we'll go over my goals. So this will be my goals for February, which is goal 1 is to pay off my Victoria's Secret card in full. That is part of me getting out of debt in my journey currently. I'm probably in credit card debt about $4,000, so I want to get that paid down, and then in turn that will boost my credit score, and then I could start paying off this car loan that I have. So goal 2 would be save $100 from my paycheck for the month. That is my savings goal, to improve my credit score, and then to increase income by $200 for the month. So that's just my goal. This doesn't have anything to do with YouTube. This is just like my regular goal in general when it comes to what I want to do for February. And all these stickers are in the kit. They do have some extra stickers, but because I don't need to track my debt, only because I know what my debts are. I don't need to track like my payments, because that's the point of me doing it like in my thing. And as far as my income, the only income that I really do have is my full-time job. Like I said, the Uber and stuff like that, I don't consider that really income, because it's working for myself and is when I feel like it. You know, like the song. So also what I have on here is my debt total. So I want to put down my debt total for the month, and then my savings total, which is what I would have saved for the whole month. So I probably won't fill this in to the end of the month, and you guys could always check out, you know, my budget review if you're interested and you want to see any more after that. So the next thing that I just have here is I actually have my February budget set up. So these are all my bills and stuff that I will have budgeted for and was to be paid for this month. So basically I only put my income here for my job, and this will be my income for the whole month. My rent is $14.50. My Capital One bill is $78. That's the minimum payment that I want to put down. My car note, which is $224, it gets split up into 2 payments. I have Chase here for $78. Amazon Prime, which is $12.99 a month. Hopefully in between this time and maybe January, February, March, and April, I'll be getting a bonus check. So maybe I'll just switch out to just paying it up for the whole year, and I could just eliminate that. But for now, because I use Amazon a lot, I will be keeping my Prime to pay every month, other than trying to pay that $98 for the whole month or whatever it is. Then I have iTunes, which is $9.99. This is Apple Music. This is Kindle Unlimited, which I use my Kindle app. And I need my books unlimited, 10 books for $10 a month. That's, you know, I've had that. And then we have my card note again is going to come out. Victoria's Secret, that's what I plan to have pay off at the end of the month, so I won't have any more charges coming from that. And then obviously my Hulu. I believe this is going to change because Hulu did send me an email saying that the pricing for my plan is about to change. I probably won't see a reflection of this until after this month, so we'll just check that out for the most part. And I am going to budget paycheck to paycheck. So this is how I have the rest of the pages set up. My first paycheck, my second paycheck, and then my budget review for the whole month. And I do plan on filming that. Again, I don't get paid till the 8th. For the most part, my income doesn't change. I'm salary, so I probably could go ahead and budget that out. And I don't know if I want to do that on camera, because it's really nothing like to budget out for the most part. It's going to my rent. But you know, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. I won't do it. But what I do want to show you is that what I forgot to put down here as far as my budget, and I keep like my little notes, and this is my paper, like my payoff plan, and after I pay off everything, if it goes how it's supposed to go. And I just need to get me a pen because I forgot to write in some stuff. So I will be right back. Okay, and if you just hear noise, that is my extremely annoying ass refrigerator. It does need to be fixed, and hopefully when I get some extra money I can actually do that. So what I forgot to put here was my savings, which I want to save $100 for the whole month. Now I probably could do more than that, but let's just see. And then my total, rollover total from after I paid all this out, I should end at 109,071, and that's if I don't have any extra things. We will have to take that into consideration, but for right now, this will be my budget for February. And yeah, I already paid off my Walmart. And if you haven't checked out like my debt plan, you guys could check that out just to see what my debt plan is as far as paying down my actual cards, my credit card debt. So I already have the Walmart checked off. I'm gonna attack Victoria's Secret, and then by March is when I will start attacking my Capital One and getting that paid down. Again, in between that, I do have a bonus check coming and a tax return coming. I do already know the amount of my tax return, so for the most part, I'm going to try to budget that out as well. Towards some things that I need, like a new refrigerator. I need like some maintenance done on my car, so I'll try to get that out of that. Just depends on whichever one comes first is how I'll do it. And maybe I'll put something, you know, just towards the chase and everything else, and then we'll leave it like that. So again, thanks you guys for watching. If you would like to see any more of my budget videos, don't forget to rate, to comment, watch, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.